lesson Newton-Raphson method, it is readily obtained by substituting derivation of f of xi for the predictive formula xr is equal to xi minus f of xi over the derivation of f of xi. So, note, however, that the program must be modified to compute the first derivative. So, for the example, f of x is equal to e raised to negative x minus x has an initial guess of 0. Initial guess is 0 is equal to 0. So, for the derivative of that is negative e negative x minus 1. So, for the first iteration, you have to substitute the 0 to this one, e raised to negative x minus x. So, being substitute for this e raised to 0, which is value of 1 minus 0, has an f of x has an value of 1, and for the next is negative e raised to negative x, which is 0 minus 1, has an value cancelled 1, has a value of negative 2. So for the first f of x is equal to 1, and the f of x is negative 2. By putting the formula xr is equal to xi minus f of xr, substituting it f of xi. So xi, by being substitute to 0 to 0 minus 1 over 2, negative 2. So it would be possibly 0.1 because it is 1/2. So for the next iteration, 1, you have to substitute again f of x, and being substitute f of x e raised to negative x would have a value of what? It has a value of 0.10653, and for the f of x being substitute e raised to negative x and substitute it by 0.5, has a value of 1.60653. And for the new, again, next iteration, being substitute, you have f of xr, this f of xr has a value of 0.5663. And for the last iteration 2, f of x, again, you have to substitute again the 0.5563 and has an equivalent value of 1.30608 raised to 10 raised to negative 3. And for derivation of that is substitute again the 0.55631 to this part, and has an answer of negative 1.567616. And for the last part, you have to substitute again for the formula of this. You have an answer 0.56631. So for this table, we have to table it to determine the approximation error of that. So TV minus AV over AV times 100 could be like XI minus XR over XR times 100. And for this part, XI minus X, you have to blank it because it is 100%. So your 0.5 minus 0.56631 over 0.56631 times 100 would be equal to 11.7%. And for the next part is 0.147%. As we see the difference between the error approximation, it has to find the root of that because of this. So thank you.